Hello and welcome to the goal today is to help you make sales the easy way. So I want to talk about a story, why I'm bringing this up today. There are so many people in my world right now that are coming to me saying, well, do I need to get on a sales call? Do I need to do DMs? Is it okay to do social media posts? Is it okay to talk about it in email? How should I make my invitation? So whether you're live or on the replay, say hello. We are live from Detroit today. So all this to say, what do I have to do to make sure that I make the sale? This is the question I answer all the time. This is what I do. So this all being said, I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to tell you a story about a client that I've got right now. Let's call her C. So C is someone who has a well-established community full of parents. So she's been talking to the moms and the dads about their children who are experiencing this very specific issue. And she has been doing this for years. And she has been exemplifying what she does. She's the example with her daughter of exactly what to do. So she just is finishing up a beta offer that she did for her first group program. And now she's about to launch a $10,000 year-long group coaching program for the parents and their children to accomplish this particular signature process, which she has mastered through her own experience and her beta students over the past few years. So she comes to me saying, do I need to get on a sales call for a $10,000 offer? My answer is, it depends. So in her case, she had to hit these 4 mile markers. She is hitting these 4 mile markers without a sales call. Other people may need a sales call. Let me give you more examples. And so in her case, she's got number 1. She has proximity. So she has this beautiful community of people that are already, they know her name, they understand what she's talking about, they connect with her. So she has proximity with a few thousand people. She's only looking to bring on 10 people to this year-long program. So based on the numbers, she's got already a great community of proximity. So number 1, do you have proximity with someone? So for you, if you're taking notes, because I really would with this, if you've got proximity, what does that look like? They're on your email list. They're in your Facebook group. They're opening your emails. They're watching your stories. They're commenting on your posts. Are you in groups with them? Are you in paid programs with them? Are you in masterminds with them? Do you network with them? So do you have proximity? That's the first mile marker that you've got to tick the box. Number 2, do you have a reason to reach out? So in this case, she has this community. She talks about this topic. She's not pivoting. She's not changing topics. She's not, selling shoes and then deciding to sell parenting advice. So she's been talking about this same topic with this same group of people, the parents of these children, forever. So all that to say, what's her reason to reach out? Well, I'm starting something new. I'm about to launch a new program. Before I reveal the details to everyone else, do you want some insider information to be one of the first ones that get the full details, right? So she's not even ready. Her sales page is not done yet, but she can get that early interest. So that reason to reach out. So mile marker number 2, reason to reach out. Mile marker number 3, education. Are you educating people? I work with people who sell travel, and people that are buying their travel didn't realize before that the travel agent was free. Or I work with real estate agents that the people that buy with them didn't realize that having the real estate agent was free. So if you are someone who needs to educate their community, then educate them first. They have to be educated on the problem that you solve. So many people skip this part. They assume that the potential customer already has the understanding of what they don't know. So part of the education process is, do they know what they don't know? So in this case with my client C, who we're calling C, she has this education down. So she talks about, have you thought of this? Have you looked at that? Have you considered this? And they're like, oh, I hadn't considered that. Holy smokes, I really do need you. So not only is she talking to a specific piece of the community, parents with children that have this specific problem, but she's asking deeper questions about that problem. Like, have you thought of this? Have you thought of that? And they're like, oh geez, no, I hadn't. And now they're really leaning in. to mile marker number 4, which is indoctrination. So now we don't just need them to be close to us, have a reason to reach out, and be educated so that they know what they don't know, but now we're looking for them to only focus on you as the only person who can solve it. And so how do we do that? Well, that's through testimonials. That's through sharing your signature system. Like I'm sharing my 4 mile markers to clear the path for yes with you right now. And so that is a signature system. That is a system that has been curated over time and experience so that we always get to the end result. So in this case for my client C, she has been doing this. She's been talking about her signature system. She uses herself as an example. She shares her story. She shares her testimonials. She shares screenshots. She shares information to help the people that are listening know that if they have this problem, which she's helped them identify, she knows how to solve it. And she knows how to solve it uniquely. And so that is another huge benefit of having a signature system and by sharing those testimonials. Too many women that I meet, especially because I work specifically with women business owners, they have testimonials. They have people that they've worked with, but they keep their testimonials tucked away safely and beautifully on their website. There's another talk that I have is don't have a testimonial museum. Make sure they're out there living and breathing in the world. People need to know you're not bragging, you're simply sharing information. So those are the 4 mile markers. If you need to write these down, go back to the beginning and take notes. If you have met these 4 mile markers, it doesn't matter if you do a sales call or simply send a sales page. It doesn't matter if you sell in the DMs or whether you have a form that leads to an application that leads to DMs and a masterclass. It doesn't matter how you build it out as long as you meet these 4 mile markers. I have so enjoyed sharing this with you today. If you're ever thinking, I should have made the sale, but I didn't, then we need to talk because that's exactly what I do. See you next week.